the Drowned Lands of Thondia, it can take days for reinforcements to navigate the bogs and marshes. Warriors must fight on, even as fatigue sets in, while the mystical powers of the fen plays havoc with any new arrivals.
Hi, Flesheater Courts, turn 1. I've just finished my turn. My battle tactic was aggressive expansion. I picked this objective here and this one here. Got both of them, so got my 2 points for that. Moved up. Sam very cleverly deployed, so it was going to be a 13-inch charge from my max movement, stopping me from doing that, so holding back a bit. Hopefully won't take too much damage from all these warp lightning cannons. And yeah, done my summoning. So a unit of flares, Vargulf, and another unit of flares just hiding over here. Did manage to shout and get one mortal wound onto one warp lightning cannon there. Ghouls running up the side there, capping that. And then little man on his throne. Got a couple of good spells off there. Got the aura spell off on him to reroll all wounds within 16 inches. He's got an extra 3 attacks on his melee weapons, rolled really well, and he got a 5-up invulnerable save from Unholy Vitality, so all good. Just need to buckle down and brace for the impact.
Hello dear viewers. Hello dear viewers, I'm back again. So, this is my turn 1. My battle tactic was bring it down. And I chose a Terrorgeist to bring it down. A Terrorgeist was here, but he's been shot. He's been destroyed. Gone. Dead.
Dead.
Yes. And essentially firing all these warp lightning cannons into him and a Doom Whale. Tried to summon a Vermin Lord as well, just to see what would happen. Normally got a 7, so almost Skaven Wizards only got a +1 to their casting. Nothing to shout at, but pretty good. Sent some clan rats down here to get this objective down this Narhole, so taking this objective away from this Terrorgeist. Other than that, everything seems to be going fine, but as we know, dear viewers, fine is not my speciality. Fine doesn't exist in my army. So 5 all, which is pretty good, because I killed a monster, got my battle tactic, and got 2 objectives, so pretty good. So, we're now on to a very important turn roll.
What colour dice have you got there? What colour's your dice? Purple. I'll get a bright pink one.
Yeah, bright pink one. There we go. Right!
3.
6. I will take it, good sir.
I didn't doubt it.
Under the smug face. Turn to Skaven. Right, so, my plan worked out a lot better than I did. This turn is sponsored by the turn of 1, but for those of you who don't know, viewers, 1 is actually really good for me. It means I overcharge with my warp lightning cannons, so I can do 12 mortal wounds each time. That's happened multiple times. Poor Ben, who's hiding behind his chair right now, is not feeling too good.
Is the shooting finished?
So, in a grand scheme of things, my battle tactic was conquer. It was to take this objective away. Now, for those of you who have paid attention to the previous turn, or not skipped past this, you might have noticed that there might have been 20 ghouls here at one point.
20.
They're gone. There's only this one lone little model, all by his lonesome, standing out in the cold, wondering where his friends have gone. Meanwhile, there was a Terrorgeist that was also here. That is now also gone. So in other words, I've managed to wipe half of Ben's army from the board, and I've not lost a single model by turn 2, which is a channel first for me, so that is pretty good. He still has some Terrorgeists over here, and he still has some fighting power, but how much fight does his army have? And yeah. Takes us to 11 to 5. I'm on that because I killed a monster, I scored my battle tactic, and I have 3 more objectives than he does. So, yeah.
Hello. A okayish round here. Just killed clan rats basically. Battle tactic was broken ranks. That terror guy sorted that one out. Cleared that objective back. My proxy zombie dragon here took out this unit of clan rats here. That's about it. I rolled a lot of ones.
A lot of ones.
A lot of ones. That's all I've got to say there, really. Scored 5 points, so score-wise I'm neck and neck, but this priority roll, if Sam gets it, I think that's very strong.
I know I'm being smoked, but we don't know what's going to happen now.
And pink again. 3.
I got a 4.
Damn.
You can remove an objective if you wish, because I am taking this turn.
Okay. Well.
Dick.
I'm gonna remove this one.
You're
Just
moving on.
Yeah.
Yep, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm having a very good turn through. So, essentially, my battle tactic was slay the warlord. His warlord was here. He's now not here. Effectively, I've managed to lose to my own devices 2 of my warp lightning cannons, but they were on the last legs anyway, and they have brought down one of the final Terrorgeist. There's 1 Terrorgeist left on 3 wounds. This is all that Ben has left at the end of this turn, my turn, I should say. Oh, and he has this little guy which I completely forgot about. So, Doomwheel managed to come up here and kill his Archregent, and then take this objective from him. So, it's not too bad. I mean, it's really my game to lose at the moment, and we're going to see what happens in Ben's turn 3. It's 17 to 10 in favour of Skaven.
So, battle tactic for the round. Conquer. Accomplished. Just managed to keep the flares alive there. However, other side of the table, Terrorgeist failed his charge. He got stuck among the floating rocks. But my summoned Vargulf managed to take out a warp lightning cannon. So, fairly good going there. Other than that, that's pretty much it really. I've got no magic, no nothing, just my battle tactic and smashing stuff, so gives me the 5 points because I'm scoring more, so 15 to 17 going into round 4. Dice roll again. The Flesheater coats definitely need with a pink dice. 4.
5.
What's the verdict, Sam?
I think I'll take it.
Oh, well, okay.
Nice. So we now come to the end of my turn 4. So first time in the whole game, a Terrorgeist has not died in one of the turns. So it's this little guy here. He's still hanging on by just a little bit, but much to Ben's relief, all the warp lightning cannons are gone. Well, it's going to be a struggle for Ben. I just have to not cock it up, as they say. So my battle tactic was monsters take over, and you're probably wondering, Sam, you don't have any monsters. Well, wizards in Age of Sigmar can turn themselves into monsters. So this little guy turned himself into a little monster, and then popped out of this narhole, and then managed to take that objective. I control more objectives than Ben. I managed to get more. I managed to get rid of the crypt ghouls, crypt layers there. So the Doomwheel's still operational, and there's still potential for a Vermin Lord to arrive. We'll just have to wait and see, dear viewers. We are now moving into Ben's turn 4.
So, I messed up big time. I had a plan, didn't stick to it, big mistake. Didn't score any points. Let's explain how. So, Should have retreated out of combat. I didn't, because I tried to scream with him, which I didn't. And then I was going to charge him over here to get my battle tactic, because it's still a monster. And I picked bring it down. And I failed the charge. So I didn't score any points. So yeah, that was the turn. Oh, this guy down here, he did a wonderful job of killing corn rats on his own. Marvellous. Man of the match down there. But yeah.
Not my match there.
No. Yeah. Bad round. Dice roll. Turn 5. That explains it. There you go.
I'll take it again.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
I don't think you need it.
We're now moving on to Skaven turn 5, ladies and gentlemen. Join us soon. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a channel first. So, I've achieved my battle tactic, which was, can't remember the name of it.
Savage Spearhead.
Savage Spearhead. Get 2 units into Ben's deployment zone, which I've done with the Doom Wheel, and moved this little rat there. There is no more Flesheater courts on the board, because there was some magic that managed to wipe out the last remaining creatures. It'll be unfair to continue on and to show Ben's full turn because he hasn't got anything left. So what we'll do is, I think we'll move on to the conclusion. Points have already been added in for the conclusion and the battle tactics and the grand stratagems. So I think we'll move on to the conclusion. So join us soon. So, conclusion. So, here's how it went. It's a Skaven victory, which is a... Well, I had a great time.
It was a good game.
Yeah.
Very good game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you had a very unfortunate... Ever since I got that double turn at the start, and it's been...
Was it into turn round 2?
It was round 2.
Yeah.
So I went...
Start of the game.
You went first.
Mm-hmm.
I told you to go first.
Yeah.
And then
You got the double turn.
I got the double turn, which
I
resulted
lost
in two Terrorgeists within those with that turn. And effectively, was a unit, nearly a unit, like 2 units per turn.
Yeah.
Which has been ridiculous.
I feel like I did very well to scramble to stay within touching distance.
Oh
point
yeah,
wise.
it was only up until I think turn 4 is when you were still like maybe a point or 2.
Yeah. But it's when I threw it away on 4.
Yeah.
Forgetting to retreat.
Yeah. If you retreated, you would have got one of my objectives.
Yeah.
And then if you charged with the Terrorgeist, you would have killed that little wizard that made himself into a monster.
Yeah. Yeah, I could have got an extra 7 points there.
Yeah.
Which would have taken me to 22.
No.
Could have been a slightly different game.
Could have been a slightly different game. It could have been a lot closer than it actually is. But you know, sometimes that's how the dice work, isn't it? Where you don't know what's going to happen. And I mean, to be fair, I did not expect to be rolling that many ones on the Warp Lightning Cannons.
Yeah.
And the Warp Lightning Cannons still keep going. I think they only stopped. They died turn 4, which never really happens.
No, yeah. It doesn't help that I rolled 1s when it comes to saving.
No. It's sponsored by the turn of 1.
Yeah, for both of us.
Yeah. Man of the match?
Probably my little ghoul guy.
Yeah, the little ghoul.
Yeah, killing off and holding out Quanrats back for 2-3 turns. What about yours?
Definitely the Warp Lightning Cannons.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did their part.
Yeah.
So, glad you enjoyed this game. I hope I certainly did. I hope Ben also enjoyed it as well.
Yeah. Lasers everywhere.
So, it's good night from me. It's good night from Ben. If you want support our Patreon, subscribe to the channel. Why haven't you subscribed yet?
Press it. Press
Comments,
it.
likes.
And hit the bell.
Hit the bell.
Hit the bell.
Patreon. Yeah. Radio chaps.
See you later.
Goodbye.